goes according to plan. Okay, I think we might have successfully achieved PRs. I think we are good to go. Which means if I go to this and I go to my YouTube, I should be streaming supposedly. And I can. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, awesome. Me casually getting my stream link. Awesome. Wonderful. And then we've got the stream link. Now we go to here. We go to BHA. And we go to announcements. Hopefully this works. Let's go! We got it, supposedly. Wonderful. Okay, let's start with the first team. Let's do it. So I think the stream is going to be behind everything that we're doing right now. So we'll just kind of go straight forward with this. First team, we've got the. I'm going to botch this pronunciation. Archon Rubber Ducklets. So this is supposed to be a Mega Gren. And rest of the team. This doc, I tried inputting Megas in and it just didn't work, so I will. No, this is. I did not. I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for Gmax for sure. But I already did this earlier, so I think I'm just gonna go through this one for today, just with the. I don't know all the champion editions, but I think this is just Greninja and Mega Scully, or it's just Greninja and Scully. I can't remember. Okay, cool. So, initial thoughts on the team. Looking at it, there is a balance of both physical and special breakers. I'm a big fan of regular Gren. I like having the item utility. I'm not 100% sold on Mega Gren just yet because I've never used it outside of ZA. Yeah, Nasty Plot I was super excited for, but now, yeah, I think that's. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, at least you do have a lot of mons that Gren can U-turn into, which is very nice to have. Pretty good bulk. Zapdos is really nice defensively as well as Melmetal. I'm a little hesitant about some of the things. Like, this is a very defensive team, which I think is fine, but I feel like at some point you're going to give a lot of opportunities to your opponent to set up if you make like the wrong play, because the only really, in my opinion, offensive pressure that you have is from like Zapdos, Melmetal, and Infernape's really, it does have a bunch of offensive pressure from its speed, but I feel like with the more defensive mons that we've been getting in later generations. It's a lot less threatening offensively. Kofagrigus is kind of passive. Pain Split is nice, but if it comes in front of a special attacker, it's like, and they get a nasty plot or calm mind off, I think it's going to definitely be a lot more difficult for you to make progress. Zapdos gets Defog, so and Dolphin gets Rapid Spin. So the hazard removal on this team is pretty good. For hazards, you've got a bunch of decent hazard setters. And you got Scolipede as your grounded, and Fezzidipity as your grounded poisons. But, this team is also seems pretty Ice Weak. Because, let's see, Melmetal is, I think, your only resist. And Gren's going to be changing its type. So I guess if you have Gren click Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, you now resist it, but Gren doesn't really like taking hits. So speed tiers also are pretty good. This is what? Gren is 143 speed when it's mega. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Honestly, I think the team is decent. I'm not 100% sold on it. You do have a lot of pivots, which is really nice. But if you start pivoting too much, I think it could lead to just letting your opponent get too much Rocky Helmet chip. Yeah. I kind of like the team. I think that it's. I just don't know how to react with Greninja. I've also have next to no interaction with Melmetal, but I know Zapdos is really good defensively. Okay. That's insanity. That no, it does not have any wish support. Yes. But I don't think Cough has a consistent way of getting Melmetal in though, which is the only issue. Okay. Yep. You know, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. So, what are we thinking about this team? I think it's pretty solid. I think it's pretty solid. Yeah. We're thinking yeah, the speed tiers are good. Yeah. I like that. Like that. We'll put it in A tier for now. Next up, we got Black Flames draft. Huh? Oh, yeah, for sure. F tier immediately. So we got Coco Chomp Crown. This is honestly offensively, this is terrifying. Taking a look at that. Just yeah, this is very E-terrain oriented, and I remember looking at, I think it was either the Hatenodoc, I mean, not the Hatenodoc, like the Egg Doc. Someone had a Sneasler without terrain support, and I was like, what is this doing here? But it's doable, but terrain support is just makes it 10 times more threatening. And prepping for Coco with Iron Crown, Sneasler, and Bundle as terrain abusers is kind of crazy. And then Mega Bayonet is just a really fun pick with priority Will-O-Wisps. My big issue with the team is I wish there was a rapid spin user. Because when you're clicking defog, yeah, when you're clicking defog, you're removing your own terrain. So, yeah, that's true. You probably do like lead, hazard, chomp, and then when chomp goes down, you go Coco, and then yeah, that is the case. Ooh, upper hand is so much fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've watched those FSG videos. I think that one of the big issues that you might run into is like a spiker spikes into your team. Like getting that 12% is a little scary on some of your mons that are resistant to rocks. But as you said, you're not going to be switching much, so yeah, it's very hyper offense oriented, and yeah. I'm just trying to think out of these three, what is the mon that you would not like to see? Because I think with their coverage overall, each one of them answers a different threat. Well, a different defensive mon. So no matter what, I think you're fine. This team is honestly just insane. Taking a look at it, yeah, 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 yep. And that got picked round one. Round, okay, it went really fast. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. We'll see how it performs this season, but I would say this is definitely. I feel like it's either top A or the S tier draft of the season. Yeah, actually, no. We create a new tier below D. Yeah, complete garbage. Yeah. Everything runs specs except for Sneasler, who runs Electric Seed SD. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great team. Yeah. Yeah. Iron Treads is one of those mons where I feel like if you really really want it for your team, you have to pick it either round 1 or round 2 because it goes so fast. Yeah. 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 Well, we probably shouldn't be discussing this considering this is the what if yeah. Yeah. Oh, you do? That's awesome. It's got all the teams on it too. Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Fritz. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's move on to the next team. We got the tantalizing Tarapagos. This is a Sun team for sure, which is awesome. Yeah. Um, the team is very Ice Weak, but it's a Sun team. Yeah, that's kind of the Shuckle thing though. Hazards are really nice. So yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Maybe they just wanted it for the web support. It's okay. It's fine. It's a Terapagos. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, Metagross on a Sun team is a little weird, but if you have to run 1 week without Sun, Metagross is nice, but I feel like you're just making it to where Metagross's longevity goes straight down the hill if you're running Sun and your opponent has a fire type, it's not really going to help that much. Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah. Yeah. If you EV it correctly, it takes 49%. So you get 3 switch-ins. Yeah. Yeah. And it's a lot easier to weather the storm of a Sun team for 5 turns than it is for if Charizard's consistently coming back in. Which is why I honestly prefer Torkoal, because you can just run Overheat Eject Pack, and then you're guaranteed to get at least 2 really good consistent uses out of it. And because of the fact Torkoal's slower, you can get your threat in safely instead of when you're switching to a threat from Mega Charizard Y, they take the damage that Charizard would be taking instead. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Wait, Sylveon gets Sunny Day? Yeah. And it's kind of a little that's awesome. Does 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 Zard Y get defog? No. So your only hazard removal is Terapagos, which I can foresee being a big issue, especially because your team does not like Stealth Rocks. At least for your Sunsetter. And it's like your ground poison is Venu, which is going to probably be coming every single week, which is nice. But like after Venu gets removed, this team is very weak to like toxic spikes and just spikes in general. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so that means it doesn't have it. Okay. Yeah. So what are we thinking? I think I think it's like a solid C, like high C, low B. I think it's a C tier draft. I feel like if you had more hazard removal options, it could definitely be a lot better. And also, like Sylveon's cool as a defensive fairy, but I think I would have liked something with a little bit more bulk on this team as a fairy. But that's just my personal opinion about it, for sure. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. Because honestly, like, most of these mons don't seem like they should be. Like, honestly, you probably could take away Shuckle, Kilo, and Maractus. I think taking those away and then turning them into, like, a Torkoal could definitely be helpful. Yeah. It's kind of an anti-synergy there. Yeah. So, it does remove your elite speed, but I feel like you have your chlorophyll users, and that kind of eliminates your need for that elite speed, because you're going to be doubling your speed stat anyways. Even if it's for a couple of turns, you're still going to be doing a lot of good work. Yeah, I agree with that. But next, yeah, that's true. You could also spam the Hisuian Voltorb's signature move. I always forget what it's called. It's like, yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, so apparently, apparently I'm talking to myself right now, and no one can hear you guys for some reason. Um, this is yes. How do I fix this? Okay, I'm using OBS. This is yes, exactly. We're this is this is also my first time streaming, so I'm like, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Let's yeah. I asked for money. No, I'm just confused. It might be because I have two separate audio channels. That might be what it is. No, it's properties, right? Okay. Why is it just capturing my mic audio? I can't remember. I did something. I'm trying to remember what I did. Oh, okay. Here we go. Bam. That might fix it. I think it fixed it.
Can, can
Yes.
somebody confirm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could somebody please confirm?
Type 1 in chat.
Yeah.
Can
One
I
in
get a
chat.
W in chat?
Oh, I think we're getting Discord. We're getting Discord chat. It's awesome.
Yay.
Everyone else is locked behind paid DLC. I don't know if that's the case or not.
Who knows?
Is it working now? You hear everyone else? Is that what it is? Are we good to continue with everyone alive now? Okay.
Shame, well, we're really banking on you.
Yeah. I hear it's a little too vague. We just need a solid yes or no if you could hear everyone else. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right.
Perfect.
Indifferent floor. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. I am no longer schizophrenic. Let's go. Cool.
Well, we didn't say that.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Next team, my team. Before we do anything, There we go. Cool. Moving on. So, this team was a lot different before Grace. I noticed that the previous iteration of the team was speed tiers were a lot worse. They're still pretty trash, but I I thought, I'm going with a snow team. I may as well just add a Kirim because, just
I love the Curum, but yeah, no, the speed tiers are still trash.
yeah, the speed tiers are still trash. At least my
You have one mon over 100.
I have one mon over 100. Yes, it used to be my speed gap was Hisui and Samurott was 85. Everything else was lower than that. I had like
Oh my god.
5 base 60 speed mons on my team.
It is impressive that you have 2 dark types, a steel type, and an ice type, and you're not weak to fight them.
Yeah.
That is an impressive feat.
Yeah, it is impressive. I decided that I'm just going to use Glow King to get either Kirim or Pow in and just click buttons. And then I really like Mega Meganium, especially watching what some of the people were doing in PGP with it. Just clicking Trailblaze, getting that speed boost, and just being Spatak. It does a lot of work, especially with Solar Beam and Earth Power and Dazzling Gleam as its moves. It just hits a lot of stuff really effectively. I also wanted to have a spin blocker because, like, my best hazards besides Skarm is Hammerot. I did really want to get a spinner, but my issue is there's like next to no good hazard removal left on the board, and I didn't really pick anything up because I picked up Celesteela because someone sniped my Scizor, which I was not happy about because that would have been really nice. So I ended up pivoting to Celesteela because I was like, I don't know if I want Skarmory on this team. But then I realized I need the extra points. And I also wanted Wish Passing, which Darkspun can do with Wish and Baton Pass. And I feel like Dewpider is going to definitely have to come a lot if I really want to have good speed control. Because webs are just so important for Kirim. But I think
Let's see what spinners are left on the board.
I had a Alolan Golem, but I felt like its longevity wasn't good enough to be a decent spinner.
I don't think Alolan. Does Alolan Golem get rapid spin?
I think it does.
I believe
Colossal
it
does.
does.
Have I been sleeping on Alolan Golem?
Yeah, it's really fun because it can remove hazards in front of Goldengo if you have Galvanize. Because you can
Cool.
just click Electric type Rapid Spin.
I did not know that was a thing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think like looking at your team at first, you look at it and you're like, okay, what the hell is going on? But then as you sit and like you like let it marinate, it's actually like kind of cohesive because like your main
Yeah.
like weakness right now would be like fire. But then you have like Dashman in the back with like what is it, baked body. So
Yeah,
it's like,
well-baked body.
Yeah. And then I mean, even if it's a special attacker coming in, Slow King Galar is just gonna take a hit. Belly Ball, I mean, also he's gonna take a hit. So I mean, it's really not that bad. Like once you start looking at your team as a whole,
There's
Yeah.
it's
no
kind of
rock
cohesive.
resist.
There's things that help each other out.
There's
Yeah.
no rock resist. His only rocker is Skarm.
Yes. I know this team has a lot of hazard issues.
Well, power max.
It also look with what removal? With what removal?
Now you guys have
yeah.
Avalugg is
We
right
have a
there.
defogger.
You have one defogger with Skarm, which is also
Doesn't
your
Kirim
hazard
get
setter.
defog?
Does
No.
I think it does.
No.
Right?
I
Doesn't?
don't know.
Who
Yeah,
cares? You're not
that's-
running it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah. Like this team's ass. It has 3 guys at the front. Like I don't know how you get Chen Pao, Slow King, Galar on the same team. This guy managed it and then still managed to fuck it up.
I'm not the most competent team builder, I will admit that. But I do well with these crash fires a lot of the time, so
Oh,
We'll-
Greg,
we'll
it's your
see.
team. I'm so sorry, man.
You-
I
you know
will.
what-
I
you know
will
what?
say
Yeah.
this.
You need
It-
Claydol.
Mm, that
Yeah,
actually
unironically.
Yeah, Claydol actually probably would do a lot for me.
drop the dash
No
button.
ground.
Yeah.
Why doesn't this draft have a ground type? Hello?
I'm allergic to ground types. That's why.
Oh shit, my bad. I
My
didn't
brother
know.
from another mother. All right, let's go.
Wait, this is you?
There was
Oh, no.
there
Dad.
yeah, this was me. There was a variation on the team where I was like, I can just throw Mega Escadrille on there. That solves all my
Bro,
problems. But
where's
then I
your
realized
fairy, steel, or dark resist? I just noticed that whole column's empty. You may not be
I'm
weak
sorry,
to it, but
he has the fairy resistant Glow King.
So you also have to realize that the type matchup
Oh, that
thing
thing's
on this
broken.
is yeah, it's broken.
I was gonna say, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You should have fucking resist and weaknesses because you have a Chen Pao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stats are there. The colors just aren't showing up for that category for some reason.
Yeah, no, it says it down there at the bottom.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, no, I think Claydol would help this team a lot.
Yo, that
Yeah.
the speed tiers are frying me. 95, 95, and then 135.
Yeah.
Nothing at 100, nothing at 110, nothing
Yo,
over
dude,
110.
Ogre Pond is
Besides
about to
Chen.
just smoke this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. No. Wait. Rock
Pond.
Pond smokes your team.
Rock
no
Pond,
lie.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, so does
Hoger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoger does as well.
Hearth. So does Hearth.
I realized
Just
what-
every ogre. Let's
yeah.
just say every ogre.
I
Besides
realized
Teal.
Well, because your only answer to fire types is the Dock Spun,
Yeah.
but Hearth has a Mold Breaker.
Yeah. So.
So
No, but
Yeah.
trust, Belly Bolt carries the team.
it does, yes.
Yeah. So.
I'm curious, what mons did you have before Grace that
You're
you
gonna
traded?
have to run ability shield back one.
Let's
for
see.
a
You
punch.
had
I had Shen Pao, Slow King Galar, Samurott Hisui. I had Celesteela,
Swampert,
Swampert, Rotom
Rotom
Heat,
Heat,
Houndstone,
and
Mega
Alolan.
Meganium, and I forgot what my last one.
Why'd
Alolan
you
Golem.
make trades?
Yeah, that team that you
would-
just said, that sounded a
honestly
lot
sounded
better.
I'm not
I was
I'm
about to
not
say
gonna-
that shit sounded much better.
You know, that's a fair point. I just felt like my
my
team,
God.
looking at it, I wanted to fix the speed tiers because I had all those mons in
Your
60.
speed tiers aren't
your
fixed,
speed tiers
dude.
still
it's,
aren't
it's
Yeah.
an improvement. Your thing has gone from like flaming pile of trash to just trash.
Yeah.
No. It went from trash to flaming pile of trash. That's the difference.
Yeah, you see
Wait,
this?
did you just do that on your own? Like you finished drafting your team? Like, man, I don't like this. Let me go make some trades. You didn't ask anybody. I need to know if there's anyone else I need to blame for this.
I asked someone else. Yes, this was.
okay. You should have dropped Kiram and picked up Latios.
You know, actually, I might end up doing that. That might be the first transaction this team goes through.
You don't need
Really?
an offensive ice type. You
Kira-
have a Shen Pao. What was
That's
the
true.
benefit of grabbing Kira?
Freeze dry. That was my brain.
Okay. I give up. Yeah, can we just move
Ogre
on? Throw that,
Pond
can
Yeah.
Cornerstone
we just
is
throw this
also
shit
on
in
the
C
board.
tier and call it a day?
Those shitters,
No,
not
no,
those
hold on.
shitters.
Throw that at least at the top of C, because just like the very existence of Chili
Your top
plus
three.
Genpao redeems it a little bit.
Yeah.
This yeah, you can use the recover Chen set without having to have Snowscape on your set. Trust.
Yeah.
He's about
I
to bring.
forgot that same
He's about to
question
bring
about-
Blizzard fucking Champa.
Yep. I would definitely do that. I'm bringing room service for sure. That is what's happening. So,
Oh, this team looks. No
Yeah.
rock resist.
why are
One
there two
ghost in the-
Raikos?
Why does this thing have a bug
Oh, my bad.
weakness?
Why are we talking about rock versus like rock Pokemon are real in drafts? We need to stop this propaganda.
Yeah. I always like having an offensive rock. I should have picked.
Why
up
do I
one,
see
but-
two Raikus?
we're
Stop.
That's on me.
yeah. We will be getting it fixed in a second.
Damn, these PRs suck. Yo, bro,
They're-
you now you have two Jiwis and it's wrong
No.
format.
Okay, cool. we're all fixed now.
Okay.
I like Mega Delphox.
Yeah, Mega Delphox is
Yeah,
nice.
Mega Delphox Treads is a classic.
Yeah, I
Cult
know.
classic.
I know. I sniped the Glow King, but I do not.
Oh, Treads is a better pick anyways for
Yeah.
Delphox. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You need good hazard control with that thing.
yeah, because Rocks, Mega Delphox don't really go too well together.
This is where my treads went. I'm very upset by
Yes.
this.
But
I mean, the
does
speed
make
tiers are nice
sense,
at least.
I like Hydrapple. I like
Interesting.
a lot of
Why
the
is
picks.
anybody drafting Arctivish? I'm gonna just
That
write
is
this
what
down.
that is what I'm questioning as well. What is Arctivish doing for this team?
it's a mascot. Guys, it
You know
has
what it
Slush
does?
Rush.
It clicks Slush Rush Fishes Run. That's
Yeah.
what it does.
Yes, with what hail or what snow?
Oh, there's a slow
Slow
king
King.
there's
right
a
there,
Slow
bro.
King, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
It gets
Bro,
chilly and it gets teleport.
Yeah.
Okay, better question. With what speed?
So you
Doubling
pull up.
55 isn't actually that bad.
You're doubling your speed to
hit-
110. You'll outspeed like everything. It'll be
It's not
fine.
exactly like that. I wouldn't
No,
say it's
no,
exactly like
it's
that.
still
No,
slower than the
it's
top tiers. It's
Yeah.
I think it's slower than most like 135s and shit. So basically, you have to run Scarf on that hoe. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if it's I don't know.
Oh,
Spidops is there.
Yeah. Spidops is a goat though. So he'll make it into OU eventually. We'll get him there at some point. I honestly think
Obstagoon
that
Obstagoon would make a lot more sense here if it got like recover, but
Yeah.
it just collapses to any and all chip. It's a mon that like you think is gonna be awesome until you see its stat spread.
Yeah.
Well, the issue with Obstagoon is that they took away everything that made Linoon usable when they gave it an alternate form.
Yeah.
so basically E-speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Obstagoon had E-speed, it would be broken.
Yeah.
I mean, all three of its abilities are really nice too.
They are.
I don't think it's bad though. I think it's a decent mon. I don't think that you run it offensively. I think it's more like a defensive mon because
Yeah.
it comes in, eats
But yeah.
status, parting shot out, knock off Assad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, at least it has those tools. I mean, compare it to like Alolan Eradicate with that
Yeah.
just you
If
know.
it had better recovery than Drain Punch, it would be better.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, it's not like Guts Drain Punch is terrible recovery. It's just not good recovery.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Aside from that, Hydrapple with Regenerator and Recover is like the only longevity on this team. And Slow
I
King
mean,
also gets
you have a
Regenerator.
you have a regen core with
Which
Slow
is
King
nice,
and
yeah.
Hydrapple. It actually is pretty solid.
Yeah, because they don't share any weaknesses outside of Freeze Dry.
Yeah.
Yo, fix this doc, by the way. Why is Ice Spinner one of like the target moves that we want to look up for? Put
I don't know.
default. Put default in this
Anti-terrain.
game.
Cute Hill, I guess.
Yeah. But there's, to be fair, there's not. Why is Revival Blessing there? Maybe change Revival Blessing to. That's banned.
Look,
I do
Look, if
not
we
take responsibility for that. Ignore,
If we
don't,
could Terra-
ignore the shed tail.
If we could Terra, I would have taken Palmot.
Yeah.
If we could tear it, a lot of people had different teams. But
Yeah.
that's
Honestly, here's my question. When is the Raikou like coming?
never pulling up. Never. That shit is ass.
It's not even that it's a bad mon, but when would you not just either be like, okay, Mega Delphox is my fast special breaker, and then
Yeah,
if you want a
'cause it's-
secondary one, Hydrapple's just better in every way.
Yeah.
This team is going to be first 5 plus either Hydrapple or Lycanroc if they need priority.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
How the fuck? How did he afford this, bro? What,
Because Artifish and Spytops are only 3 points.
Yes. And Obstagoon is
dude?
only 5.
And
This
also we have
shit.
115 points, which is honestly a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, you're bringing Obstagoon versus like maybe Spectria or some shit. You got to bring this shit versus a
It is,
Ghosted.
yeah, that's true. It is a Spectria wall.
Well, I mean, as long as it doesn't have a Calm Mind or Nasty Plot up, it does eat draining kills.
I mean, AV
Uh,
Defeatist.
Defeatist.
Defiant.
Not Defeated, Defiant, sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, you would run AV Guts, so that
Oh,
you
yeah.
you couldn't like Wisp
Yeah.
and then dekiss you to death.
yeah. I agree with that.
That's yeah. I think we've discussed this team enough.
I
honestly.
agree.
I think this shit.
This is like E tier at
Oh,
best. I'm gonna
yeah.
keep it a buck.
Obstagoon is not coming to the Spectrier game if they're matched up. I'm just letting you know now.
Yeah, for sure.
That is not Obstagoon's matchup.
You could punish a Scarf variant if it wants to get the jump on Mega Delphox.
When we get to the Spectrier team, you'll see why though.
Oh, you know, that's true. That is true. Next up, we have the Manchester Milceries. I can see. It'll take a minute to load. My first thought looking at this team is 110 as your highest speed is a little
Rough.
especially
Yeah.
because your 110 speed is a
Damn,
Mega
it's a
2.
Mega.
So it's not a mon that can realistically run a held item. Because it has to bring its Mega Stone every single week.
They are running Scarf Cartana or Scarf
Yeah,
Landorus every week.
yeah, it's kind of needed.
Did you guys know Orbeetle was that fast?
Yes.
I thought that was a base 60 mon. I'm not gonna lie.
Orbeetle. The
Orbeetle has the best stat spread of any fucking Route 1 bug.
Yeah. It's
Shit is kinda
Orbeetle is just
nasty.
weird.
I don't know. It's a little predictable how somebody said like Cart and Lando are either going to be Scarf. Like Volcanion, if it doesn't have an air balloon, it's definitely going to have a Shuka. If like you're going against somebody that has a good ground type,
Yeah.
like there's just a lot of things on here are just like really predictable. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like
Why
whoever's
do you
going
have
against this, they can read it very well.
Yeah. And
I
this is
will
the
s- I will say picking up the Thwacky to like potentially give like the
Thwacky's-
EQ resists to all of
Thwacky's the
these
potential mon.
ground weak guys is pretty nice.
yeah.
But at the same
Although
time,
once again it's extremely predictable.
yeah, if you know the Thwacky's coming, you just throw on Stomping Tantrum or High Horsepower.
Yeah.
So he's bringing Defog Cartana or Defog Lando? Where?
Defog Skunk.
Where?
Skunk gets Devog?
Yeah.
Oh.
It
That's its
shits out the
big
air.
boost. It runs like Sucker Punch and Defog and then dies.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why Drill isn't on this team.
Yeah, Drill should be on this team. Where is Drill even?
I don't think he's anywhere.
I think Drill didn't get picked up.
That's
In
crazy.
Grace, you need to figure out how to fit Drill. This is
Yeah.
so close to being so much better
For sure.
with that pickup.
Excadrill. How many points is Excadrill?
15, I think.
Yeah, but it's somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone did pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Mega Excadrill still on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Still
can't
running that
grab
in
it.
sand. before you mega.
Yeah, you can't grab it with Diancie though.
Hear me out. Dracozolt. Or Dracovish.
Dracovish would do numbers on this team.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, you're only switching, I think, is just Volcanion. Because Kartana, I guess Kartana has the bulk for it, but everything else doesn't like taking a Vicious Rend. But I also don't think anyone picked up Dracovish.
I almost drafted
No, we're saying
Dracovish.
like maybe like putting Dracovish on the team.
Ooh, yeah, actually. Oh, because they get Sand
Yeah.
Rush. Duh.
Yeah.
That's actually... I could fit really nice. But what do you drop for Dracovish? That's the real question that we have to ask.
You
Togetic
drop fucking
and Aegis
Volcanion.
Slash.
Yeah.
It just slash,
Volcanion,
yeah.
Aegis Slash. You drop Coma O. That shit is ass.
This guy in Como hate.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Como-
actually like Coma O too. It's a cool mon. It's just not good in draft.
Yeah.
Shit is buns. Yo, the easiest fix to this team is picking up Dracovish, getting Drill, and I don't fucking know. You get some higher speed. Pull a Kilowatt on this bitch.
Kilowatt Roll is not on the board. I don't know what elite speeds left on the board. I think Aerodactyl might still be there.
Aerodactyl's there, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was debating that as my flying type, and it didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
Arrow's horrible. Don't ever say that again.
I
Unless
think...
it's Mega Arrow. Mega Arrow is like Big Papa.
Yeah. What are we thinking for this one? I'm thinking high C tier. I kind of like a lot of this, but the speed tiers are kind of what's holding the team back. And
I like the Mons. I don't like them together. I would say
Yeah.
low C, honestly.
okay,
Low C sounds fair.
yeah,
Because honestly, I think to fix this team, you just drop Tyranitar.
yeah.
You
Actually.
drop Tyranitar and you get something with over 100 speed, or you get something better because nothing on this team is using sand.
Yeah. And how many of your Mons? So Volcanion takes Chip, Como takes Chip, Orbeetle, Thwacky, Skuntank, and Toki take
Yeah.
Sand Chip. But I get the idea because you have mostly ground, steel, and rock types.
Diancie is getting a special defense boost. I get that.
Yeah.
Which on Mega Diancie is impressive.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's helping the team.
I can agree with that. Oh, yes, it does get Overcoat. That's true. But why would you be running Overcoat Como when you can run, like, Bulletproof or Soundproof? Just having Shadow Ball immunity is really nice. I guess if you want to have that extra longevity, you totally can.
Okay, hear me out.
That's fair.
Hear me out. You drop Tyranitar, Thwacky, and Togetic, and you pick up Bulu and another Mon.
Actually could work.
If you want the grassy terrain, Bulu is the same points as Tyranitar.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
that
that's
gives him
good.
what, another 5 points to work with?
I think so. Yeah.
6 points, and it gives him 6 points to work with between the Thwacky and the Togetic.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next team. LGB Terapagos. This is
me. This is
yeah.
me. I was half drunk doing most of this. Okay, let me just say that.
Yes, I
Um,
feel like this team lacks a Pelipper.
So I was not gonna go for a rain team. I was like, I just want either Mega Starmie or Delphox, and then Delphox was taken. It's different from what I usually do. Usually I either just commit to like full weather or like full terrain or full TR stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was a lot worse. I had an Amoonguss on here and I had a Frostless on here. I dropped
Yeah.
a Moon for Tent and then I picked up Mega Drimpa because I did not have a dragon. It definitely does have its issues. I guess like for me, like I do have a lot of like switch-ins though. I do have like one thing about me is I really like pivot. So I have like flip turn, U-turn, volt switch,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I'm really heavy on that. And then for Zero Aura, I was like, Zero Aura is cool. I was gonna drop it at first, but then when I thought about it, I said, well, I have 3 months weak to electric, so I mean, Volt Absorb is there, and then Crocodile is just there for an Intimidate and then plus a Dark type. But I don't know, this is really different for me. It's not my favorite team that I ever done, but it's not the worst team I ever done.
Oh, absolutely. For sure. I think your speed tiers, like your mid-range speed tiers, like at the lower end, I think are. But then again, you have a bunch of really high speed mons, so I think it kind of is fine. You're really crowded around that 190 range with your speed tiers.
Yeah.
You're never bringing Mega Grandpa. Facts.
You say that, but watch.
Why would
Well-
you ever bring it over Starmie?
Why not? I gotta cook. You gotta get in your opponent's mind. Don't them like, oh, he's gonna bring Starmie. Bam, I bring Mega Drimpa. Now what? Your whole shebang is now flawed now because I didn't bring Starmie.
Yeah, I think the big thing is the threat of Mega Starmie is just insane. I know anytime that we're prepping around it in PGP, that thing is just ridiculous. Just seeing it, how much damage it deals
I mean, it
with.
has bulk up in PGP.
It
It's
does
so
have
much
bulk up.
easier.
Yeah, it's easier now. But, like, for example, Aquajet hits really hard. You can just spam Flip Turn and you can go mixed every week. It's just crazy. I think the only issue with the team is that you have no real ground resist and your only immunity is Torn T. So I feel like if once Torn
You have a
Oh,
Serena.
Sarina. Brain is not braining right now. But you're pretty ground weak, which is I guess it's fine. I've played with ground weak teams before. It's kind of you just want to play really offensive. And this team is very offensive. I feel like if you had an offensive spinner,
Love it.
something that pressure stuff a bit more, I think the team could be a little bit better. But having two options for rapid spin is really nice.
Sweet. This is Hatana. Never mind, bro. You could win the whole league with this shit. I thought
Nah,
that
I
shit was
can't.
fire.
There's some goaded people in here that like. I mean, I have. And who is it? Is John in here? I think John's in this.
John Amps, yeah.
Div. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I hate John. Um, there's a few people in here that are like kind of like actually like good. So you never know.
Yeah. You never know. But I do like the team. What are we thinking? I'm thinking it's a A tier.
Out of everything
like
in
it.
Hatana, that should go probably an S.
Put that up with.
This is like high A.
Yeah.
I think that just like inherently there's a few mons that are a bit too passive to really make this a true S. This is like
Yeah.
the very tippity
That's
top of
valid.
it.
I agree with that. So we'll put it in A tier. Next we have the Lunatech Looney Tunes. Val Moon. I've seen this pairing a lot. I think.
Damn, is this a real team? Holy shit.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
real
this
team.
is kind of this is stacked.
They left
Yeah.
11 points on the board, by the way.
Yes.
There's no way. What?
In the name of getting whatever this is, plus getting the mascot, they left 11 points on the board.
Yeah.
What the No, wait, no, never mind. This is fake. Why the fuck? When
This
you
would go
cover
crazy as a TCG deck.
Yeah.
exactly. This looks like this came out fucking a card game. You're like, yo, this doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm looking at. I guess I see the game plan. If you cover the last 3 months, this is a real draft.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you have an Arbo? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I don't think Arbo
Yeah, I
makes
agree.
too
The
much
last
sense.
the last three don't make sense. And the fact that they still saved 11 points, I mean, they could still go in and, grab something. I'm just
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
I don't know, like Lunatone, I don't think I ever seen anybody use it in a draft. So I'm at a loss
I
for words,
mean,
honestly.
It's the mascot. That's
Oh, okay, okay,
it is the
okay.
mascot.
Bro
Yeah.
I'm
said
sorry.
mascot. Kill me,
Also,
bro.
I'd like to note, it's Mega Glim. You always want to just Mega your Glimora like turn 1. So
Yeah.
where's the hazards you're protecting with gold?
I think that's the real big issue.
So
Like, what are you gonna
either
do? Run Spike's Mega
either
Chestnut every
you're
week?
yeah, either
I'm not
either
gonna
you're
lie.
shooting yourself in
This
the
is where
foot.
you just pick up fucking chestnut. Like legit, regular chestnut goes bonkers.
Yeah, I agree. Regular Chestnut would be a lot better. Because I think the only threatening like hazard you have is Vikavolt with friggin'
Webs.
webs, and that's about it. I know Val and Moon really like that extra chip, but if your Glamora is going to be more offensive every single week, you're not getting up those hazards as much, and Glim does not like taking a ground move, and now that's Mega, it can't opt for running Balloon instead. To make it to where it at least gets a guaranteed, or if not guaranteed, really close to guaranteed hazards up. Which I think is the big issue. But having adaptability like Power Gem off of a 150 base special attack is kind of crazy. And there's a lot of rock weak teams in this league. So, well, not in this league, in this division.
Bro, because rock types aren't real. Nobody drafted Mega Arrow, so nobody cares.
Yeah, so I think Mega Glamora will definitely put a lot of work in. I'm not a big fan of the lack of pivoting. You have what? You have Roaring Moon with U-turn.
It's
And,
just Vikavolt.
and Vikavolt with Volt Switch. That's it. You have no other pivoting options.
You're forgetting the absolutely elite eject pact Armor Rouge.
You know that's true.
Huh.
After you get a weak
Yeah.
armor proc and then bam.
Yeah, or armor cannon, but yeah.
Yo, Mr. Owner, can you schedule better?
What?
Can you schedule?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate
I'm
it.
on it. Did you message?
Can-
Oh, you did message. My bad.
Facts. I got ignored. Thank you, Mr. Owner.
I get like a lot of pings. I kind of just ignore them sometimes.
Mythics, it is great to see you. Glad you could come here for our scuffed Hatena PRs.
What do you mean scuffed?
Have
Some
you not
stuff?
my what about this has not been scuffed? Need I remind you of the dumpster fire that's my team?
That's always Hatana, though. I feel like
That's-
that always.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, you were just nerfing yourself in order to, align with the skill division.
Oh, that's what we're going with, not my
Is
stupidity.
that why I'm running Telepathy Coco every week?
Oh, you're right. That makes sense. Okay.
Why is there a psychic terrain on this team? That's what I don't understand. The first
Because indeed,
four are
I
like
think
armor
pretty
is
good.
shy spam.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe
It's
that they
VGC.
thought we were a doubles league. That's the one way I can explain this team.
Yeah.
Yo, they got Champions Brain right now. Holy shit, you're right.
I can see it blocking like Mach Punch and Bullet Punch from their two big point mons.
Yeah.
I don't think you give a fuck. Cause why Roaring Moon is like that guy. Like what priority that you're weak to you don't eat up with gold.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But if they're running booster energy and don't want to have to switch out,
Yeah. That's fair.
Even then most priorities don't kill either of those mons. They're so fucking bulky that it's just like, does it matter?
Oh, honestly,
Like you literally
I
have
mean-
to chip. Like even let's say you are booster, you still have to chip it down to kill with priority. And most of these drafts, from what I'm seeing, do not have Mach Punch. So
Yeah.
E-Speed from a non-stab mon isn't hitting hard. Bullet Punch, nobody has fucking Scizor, from what I'm seeing. So
No, someone definitely has Scizor. Because I got
Someone
sniped.
has to have a
I
fucking
know for a
Scizor,
fact
but-
someone has Scizor.
Yeah, no, somebody has to have it, but like still, that's like the only one that you're threatened by, and even then, you have a fucking golden go.
Yeah.
Unless they're hard reading your shit and they click SD and then you lose, but that's a different story.
So what are we thinking about this one?
B tier.
I agree with B tier.
It's like the top of B though, because the
Yeah.
first four are like broken as shit.
Val plus Moon alone is just scary.
Yeah.
Whoever let him draft that, you deserve to get shot.
I wanted my pal Glow King for my trick room service shenanigans that I said I would do.
They picked Moon before you got back to you for that, so
Yeah, that's true. So it's not my fault.
yeah, it's everyone coming up next who messed up.
Yeah. Now, next up, we have the Cool Toad Schools.
Wait, whoa!
Is that a Clefairy?
Okay,
Nah,
if you
it's a Clefable.
reorganize
It's a
it back-
Clefable.
if
Why
you
is there a
Clefable.
Okay.
Yeah, why is it Clefairy? If you reorganize this looks real as shit.
Yeah.
Toxapex has Scald back, and it has Toxic.
Yes.
And yes, so this is good. Okay, your ground resist is fucking Rillaboom, which low key gets shitted on by every other top tier ground type, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You have Gliscor. You're fine for ground.
It'd be fine, yeah. I mean, it's still losing to Treads plus fucking Tusk, but that's fine.
Yeah.
There is no synergy for this Alakazam. That's the bigger problem. There's not really anything that
Yeah.
works well with it. It's kind of on its own. There's also, you could do with something that actually benefits from the terrain other than Ogerpon. I guess Toxapex and Gambit do for EQ.
Yeah.
This is the team that forced me to pick Sneasler.
Yeah, I think if they had Sneasler, it would be a lot better. It's good synergy for Alakazam 'cause it can break through the dark types. There's no strong fighting type, which you'd want with an Alakazam.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Oh, wait,
this team
this
right
is a
here,
good
as soon as they picked Rillaboom, I'm like, well, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, wait, hold up. Just so for my mental sanity, because somebody changed the fucking Clefairy to Clefable. Whoever
not
owns the
very.
document.
I do not
fucking-
own the doc, so I cannot change it.
So,
Is the doc owner still here, or I think he might be gone. Yeah, the doc owner
Well-
has dipped. We're gonna just have to deal with it for now.
okay, I had to. Well, he has a Clefable, so.
Also, the last three are like completely irrelevant. So
Yeah.
it's basically 7-1 draft, which is
Yeah.
fine, but
Why do you have Kabutops as a Swift Swimmer without any rain? Like, I feel Kabutops would function a lot better if it was on a rain team, but we don't
think
have a
it's-
rain team.
be better not on the team.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Kabutops isn't a real Pokemon since like Gen 6.
Yeah.
there's no reason to bring it on this team. Like you're never gonna have a matchup where you bring Kabutops.
I think what we
Yeah.
keep seeing is like people are just going like all in with their points, and then when it gets to the bottom, they're like, okay, I'm just gonna grab whatever. And that's
Yeah,
honestly
this
what this
is
team gives
not-
too. Like Shogun, Sock, and Kabutops, like there's nothing that they add to the team whatsoever.
Nah,
Yeah.
my son Shulk is that guy. You don't know about a CC from him, for real, for real.
Okay, I
Right.
want to see it in action.
Yeah.
Look. He got base 85. He clicking Scarf CC and U-turn every time he's in. Or wait, he don't get U-turn?
He doesn't
Shit
get U-turn.
ass. Shit ass. Drop
Yeah.
it, drop it.
my man over here is glazing sock only to find out he doesn't get U-turn.
He can't U-turn that shit ass.
Yeah.
Drop this.
They needed a real fighting type, like an actual single strike
gamers?
Urshifu, Sneasel, something like that. They needed a good fighting type.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this team sucks. You could even gone like Hitmonlee for the Unburden tech, which
Yeah.
would have been
This
better.
is low-key kind of passive. That's exactly what it is. I mean, it would be cool like Gliscor, Ogre, and then Zam with like Gambit maybe. Like you could definitely keep those. The rest is just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Like you don't really need a Toxic Pex. You don't need a Rillaboom. Clefable debatable, but everything else, yeah, could get dropped.
It's kind of like a semi. It looks like a semi-stall team. Or at least like the defensive core is
Yeah, no.
basically 3 stall
Yeah.
mons.
I feel like it's stall plus a Zam, and I feel like if you stall hard enough, Zam clears. That's I think the vision.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then, I mean, Zam is still very weak to priority and weak to like Scarf.
This is my week
maybe
one
not that many
opponent, so
switches.
he's got to deal with Shenpao week one and Kirim.
I am pretty sure a Chempao Ice Shard will probably just kill the Zam.
Yeah.
No, it's not killing Zam. Trust,
You don't think it
trust,
kills
trust.
him? I think it kills him one.
I've seen Zam fucking live a knockoff of a Mega Absol. That shit is
There's
tanky.
no way. There's
Yes,
no,
there's a couch.
no.
You want me to show you the
Stop.
couch?
It's
I'll
not
pull up
real.
the couch.
It's not real.
I want to see the
Not
calc.
real.
I don't believe this.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
don't
but,
believe this.
Who was it? Who was it? I think it was to Fritz that I dropped that. I dropped the calc. But that should be
Just not
living,
real.
bro.
Yeah.
Is
So
this like a 0 attack IV's Mega Absol by any chance?
No, no. It was Max Attack Absol. That shit lived.
No, there's no way.
it also doesn't get the power boost because it's a mega.
I don't think it matters. Voro has
Yeah.
base 55 HP and 65 defense. Like,
Okay.
Which
That's
division is
true.
this?
So what are we
I think
thinking?
this is Hatana division.
Yeah, this is Hatana.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just joined.
So what are we
Does
thinking?
not live. What are we saying?
Mega Absol knockoff to Mega Alakazam with max HP,
199
max defense.
235.
That shit living, bro.
Alakazam needs to be max HP, max defense.
But he can
It
live.
still doesn't live. It
You
still
can
doesn't
live. That's valid, and you're still faster than fucking than it too. It's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh.
Yeah, I think I can't play with that, bro. It lives comfortably, by the way. 78 to 92, and I'm not even bold on this EV spread that I got. That's crazy.
Okay. Are we thinking C tier? D tier?
Low C.
Yeah, I agree with low C.
Yeah, low C.
Low C.
I need to pull the document still.
All right.
You better be ready for Zam to pull up max defense, max HP. On
When
your
we get in
bullshit.
the BHA
I don't think it is
stack
saving it,
deadlock.
bro.
Hey, Vishanti. Next up, we got
Man, how are you?
the Crusaders. I'm doing okay.
Ooh.
Yo, do I see a Noibat?
Yes,
That's not real.
yes,
this,
you do.
This is John Amp's amped up draft.
So this
Why
is
do
what
you
you're
have
gonna do.
24 remaining points?
Yes.
Look,
What the
this is
fuck
what
am I
this is
looking
what
at?
you're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna tell you what
He-
you're gonna do with this.
Wait, he can't
So
even
put this shit
bring
in
6
DT.
Pokemon and Mega both of them.
Yeah.
He only has 5 Mons and 1 Mega.
I mean, Dolive I think is good enough for the 6th mon, but yeah, what the fuck is he thinking?
John is
Yo,
such a
put
troll.
this
This
shit
is
in
so
DT.
funny.
I don't even wanna have a conversation about this. Put this shit in DT.
Yo, put this shit in D tier.
Got it. S tier. Perfect.
I think it needs its own tier,
Best draft.
actually.
Best.
I
best
think
draft.
I
Best
think
draft.
this is
I think you make
what
another
the
tier
fuck
above
were we
it.
I
thinking?
think we throw it in trash. I mean, we made trash for a reason.
Okay, I like
we made
that.
trash for my team.
I
but-
wouldn't even call it trash.
Are you-
I would call this
Are you
shit.
disrespecting Zama Spectrier core?
Yeah.
Now, hang on. What if he only
is
brings
like-
the first 6
This is
every
what
week?
happens like when you get sniped and you just give up, but you're not playing like a hero shooter, so you're playing draft and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
They didn't even get sniped. This was their plan from the
Bro,
get
It
go.
was.
Bro, the biggest thing is they still have 24 points. They could have done a lot of shit they did not.
Yeah. There's
No,
definitely
they
a
could've
lot
just
more
got
that could have been done
annoyed
here.
Oh my god.
After the Aloe pick, they started asking about what 1-point mons they should pick up to fill out the rest of their team.
Yeah.
Okay, but think about
Really
it.
That was their
genuine
plan.
that you can win with these?
If this
Wait.
was a throw for content, I think we give it a separate tier. We like put it
Yeah.
above S or something.
Yo, I think I
content
have the
tier.
tier for him. I think I have the tier for him. YouTuber. The content guy.
YouTuber tier.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be the first
This-
6
this
every
is the
week. That's
budget
all.
tier.
Yeah. Let's do.
No. He bringing Specs Noibat every week.
Yeah.
Promise.
Specs Noibat.
Hand on shoulder. He got this.
Specs 9 Boom versus Oko Alakazam.
All right, there we go. Content tier. Let's go. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Alright, moving on.
Moving on. Dragapult Megastar Raptor 2 with Chiyu Miltank.
I mean,
Here's the
I kind
scissor.
of like it.
This is my week 1 opponent.
Here's the
I
thing,
kinda
they
like
have they have Flow Eternal. I think that mod's a fraud.
Yeah.
That shit. That
It
shit don't even have an
absolutely is.
ability. Wow.
No ability, no coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do with it is just click Trick Scarf and maybe something gets smoked, but that's about it.
I mean, you can just put a specs on it.
Nah, I don't. I think this shit is just too walled by steel types. Like legit, why is
Yeah.
your whole moveset
But I feel like
walled by
after
steel?
specs, I think you're too short anything anyway, unless the person is like fucking fully spit F.
I mean, not if you just resist and have decent spit off. Clodsire takes like 2% per Moonblast.
See, that's the funny thing. He has the Clodsire.
Yeah.
Well, that's just an example. There's other things that have good spit off and resist.
I mean, I guess Tenta is one of the options I think fit the
Yeah.
vibe.
Okay.
I just am thinking the 100 to 110 speed tier is really crowded, especially because your 110 is a mega.
Is a mega.
Which is
I mean, it's his only mega, so I don't see a reason
Yeah.
why he would not bring it.
I'm not gonna
He
lie.
can, like, worst case, he can also just go fucking Final Gambit and click
that's true.
that.
Nah, I think this is the team where you would want webs. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I
lie.
agree.
Yeah, because you have a Chiyu and you have Megastar Raptor. Neither is Chiyu sucks as a Scarfer, to be honest. In my personal opinion, I don't really like it.
I think you're smoking.
You
but
don't
that's
have a
okay.
solid Scarfer beyond it, which is horrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
you
did you
have
draft Miltank?
Flow
Like,
Eternal.
what use does Miltank have here?
I feel like this team just loses to Mega Greninja. Like, actually.
This team
Yeah.
loses to anything that has more than 110 base speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this team is going up against Sneasler in Electric Train week 1.
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah.
loses to that instantly, yeah.
We're just going to see how much of a massacre it is. That's the
So, yeah, no, this team just suffers from the fact that your game plan doesn't work into any of the top tiers. Like, your
Yeah.
best bet is hoping that whoever has, like, Trez and Tusk, like, does not have a solid top tier, so Staraptor could fuck them. But that's about it.
yeah.
Because there's no real game plan. You kind of pivot, sure, but you pivot and then into hazards, right? Because your fucking spinner is a Delmise, your defogger is fucking Scizor, and neither of which, right, are really well. Scizor has Roost, but neither really wants to come in and like be eating hits forever. In
Bro,
my personal opinion.
Morpeko. His spinner is Morpeko.
Yo, don't talk about my son. I put that man to work in a playoffs game.
No, he's got
Facts.
removal on
Exactly.
Staraptor. That's defog.
My son Morpeko, bro. But nah, Morpeko ass. He needs to.
Rapid spin.
The only one of his mons that wants to bring removal is Delmise.
Yeah. I feel like if you
He's
had
in
a
line.
I feel like if you had a spinner here, it would be a lot better.
He does have a spinner.
It's not even that.
Oh yeah.
I do
Yeah,
agree with the way.
that's two
Why was
spinners.
I thinking Delmise was clicking defog as its hazard removal?
Bro.
I don't know.
I don't know. To be honest, though, I mean, it could work, right? You have slow pivots to bring in your threats, but like, I just don't feel like there's enough of a game plan,
Yeah.
especially when like, I don't know, like, you kind of lose to all the top tier megas. Like, actually, Starmie is gonna cakewalk you. Gren is cakewalking you. Fucking
I mean, does Starmie get
Chien-Pao
past
is
80 slow, bro?
smoking you. Yes, absolutely.
With what move?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Thunderbolt. Starmie
Slow
cast
move.
Thunderbolt.
I said it's AV and it doesn't matter. It's doing negative damage.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like that's a lie, though.
You're misremembering how huge power works. That increases physical attack, not special.
Yeah, but like it
It
still
still
has
has
one
base 130 special attack, so
Yeah, and it's still AV slow, bro. It's taking a hit and then pivoting out.
You're right. I mean, doesn't Starmie have toxic?
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, yeah.
it's
Yeah, so
Did I
put
see
that.
your
Put that
AV
shit.
Slowbro and Pivot in the same sentence?
Wait, oh my god, you're fried. You're fried.
Yeah.
Get him out.
hard
Get him out.
pivot.
Get him out. Get him out. Get him
You
out.
go
Get him out.
slow, bro, and you do this funny thing called click a different Pokemon.
Yeah. You click a different Pokemon, and then if you pick the wrong mon, you sack, and then you go back into AV.
Just
Slowbro.
simply skill diff.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't think that there's ever a scenario. I mean, Starmie just flips. Like this, it just wouldn't care.
And that's good. Now Starmie's not in front of you. This is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Actually, I'm gonna run that cock real quick. I gotta see how that shit fares.
Again, I think literally anything that's 111 speed or greater is going to make this team struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we all think this shit is a C tier team, right?
I put it in low B, but I wouldn't mind a high C.
Yeah, I think like high C for sure.
Thing
I
is,
think
C's getting clogged right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 10. They just
A
don't
couple,
have a
I
lot of
think a
good
couple
teams.
of
I
changes
don't
will
know.
like make this team a lot better. It has like I do think that, yeah, like Megastar
I don't
actually
think
can
it's
get out
crazy
of
to say
control.
that the low tier division has a bunch of mid teams, aka C tier and D tier.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they're not low tier. They're now slightly above low tier.
Nah,
This
I
is-
still don't care.
My drafts are always the biggest dumpster fires. I I just suck at drafting. I kind of
Speaking
like,
of my
what
draft,
do I
I'm
feel like
changing-
using?
Are we doing low tier adjustment
This
or
is still
not?
some of the same people from last season's Satana.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Boot is right. Yo, that shit eats like for free.
What is Mega Draw's ability again? I forget.
Regenerator.
Piercing drill.
Regen.
Mega-
Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
I thought I heard mega drill. My bad.
Yeah.
Dude, Starmie only does max 32 to a AV max but def Slowbro.
I told you that thing eats.
But like, would it pull up with AV ever?
It just,
So
yes,
I mean, they can
he's a good item for
sac-
it. What are you talking
sacrifice
about?
the pivoting. I mean, if they sacrifice the pivoting, they can, right?
Yeah, it's just whether or not you want to sacrifice that.
You pivot by clicking the button that lets you pivot. That's all you need. You don't need teleport.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you don't need teleport. I'm just saying, would it ever bother running AV though? Because
Into Starmie, yes.
yeah, you're right. Yo,
Fair enough.
it eats fucking physical hits like it's nothing without uninvested. Wow, wow. Slowbro
This is
is that
If
guy.
you're not running, if you're not
This is
running
not
your
Dex
Starmie
Slowbro, he's
mix,
that guy.
I think you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Slowbro is that fella, bro. He be outside.
Can we talk about how cool Mega Drugology looks?
That shit
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
goat.
bro.
I gave it
Its
up.
description
I gave
is
it up to
diabolical.
Ryan.
Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the description is like the poison is now so intense that it causes cancer, except for
Yeah,
the
exactly.
It causes
Exactly.
cancer. No,
It's
that's not what it
diabolical,
says.
bro.
That's not what it says.
No, it's something like that.
Yeah, it's something crazy. Okay.
Whoa, this team is crazy. But like, yeah.
It's got like one physical mon.
Yeah.
I mean, he has.
We don't gotta worry about that. We
One
don't
light-
gotta worry.
Yo, you're pulling
One
up
light
every
screen
week.
and it's over.
SD, you're pulling up every week. SD Darkrai. I promise. Knockout Sucker Punch. Word.
I
This
am worried about
nigga-
how this team functions into any assault vest.
Yeah, the Assault Vest
No,
is
no,
going
no,
to
no.
definitely
You
be
don't
this.
worry.
Bro,
You don't worry
bro,
about
the
the
thing
assault
is-
Vestmon when you Magma Storm taunt Heatran.
I mean,
You know,
bro, if
it
you're
has
running
answers.
Assault
It has
Vest,
answers.
you have hazards and everything to kind of, and you have a double regen core, bro. Like you will generally outlast them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
don't think it's a bad team, but I do see its weaknesses.
no, it is pretty good. The only physical attacker being Lander is kind of problematic, but other than that, like, yeah, it's a good core, good typings and everything. So it's like, yeah.
Can we talk about how many good
feel
goat
like it's
switches they
happening.
have? They have so many nice goat switches. They're definitely not going to lose the Poltergeist.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Nah, they're not losing to Poltergeist. It's fine,
It will be
guys.
fine.
You just pull up no item Tangrove, bro. And that shit easy.
How many people actually have a physical ghost? Let's be honest.
They have
Uh,
they have two mons that switch into freeze dry.
Yeah.
but
I mean, to be fair, I think most teams struggle with freeze dry.
Freeze Dry's kind of Kieran's kind of a
This
good
shit
Pokemon.
gets low-key 6-0'd by Bumble, but like Mega Dragouchi eats unless it's
Yeah.
special.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Dragalge just fucking eats.
How much does Bundle do to AV Tangrowth?
Is,
I
Um,
think
is
he
the
lived. I
type
think
chart
he lived
broke?
one freeze dry.
Nah, Tangrowth is washed. That mon doesn't eat hits like it used to.
Do not speak bad about my boy.
What's going on
let's
with
see,
the type
Iron
chart?
Bundle,
I'm
Choice
I'm
Specs.
pretty sure AV Tangrowth lives one Specs bundle Ice Beam. I think.
I feel like that's a lie. There's
No,
no
it
way.
definitely lives one. It's a question of does it live a second one?
Yeah, I don't know if it
I don't
lives the
think so.
second one.
No.
So,
Wait, let me
You
look at
live the
this.
So,
hit,
okay.
click, power whip, miss, and then cry. That's just the order
Okay.
of operations.
So if
Why
it,
couldn't
if it
powers in
is
the
max
bundle quickly
HP,
or
max special defense, gentle, it barely lives one in electric terrain with specs.
I told you.
Why are you
That is
imagining
a
an
lot.
electric blade? That's so
Wait,
weird.
sorry. It would need to be modest for this. It does not live.
Whoa.
It's a
my
roll.
gosh.
It's a 50-50 roll if it's modest specs bundle in electric terrain.
What about outside
Wait,
of
what are you
terrain?
talking?
Outside of
'Cause
terrain, it
I
lives.
got specs modest on my shit, and bundle can't kill it. It lives on one.
What?
Always. Yeah, I got sassy max, but def max HP.
Are you timid or
Oh.
modest bundle?
I'm modest bundle.
Huh.
Look, I don't know what you're calculating, but my calculator is saying something.
Mine says 83 to 99.
I've seen Tangrowth live some absurd stuff.
Yeah, because Tangrowth is the guy.
So
Alright.
wait, so Tangrowth isn't what?
This thing lives and it KOs an energy ball afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like the Darkrai that much. I feel like he should have gone for like a good physical attacker. Like a
Yeah.
fast
But
physical
Darkrai
attacker.
is only one. His only.
I just feel like the special pressure here is a lot, but you're gonna be running into so many mons that just are running AV every single week.
But the thing is, if you're running AV, then you can just fucking hazard spam them, and he has that option of like having like
True.
hazard setup.
If you know
That's the
AV
whole.
is pulling up, you just pull up with SD Darkrai, and that's not even a joke. That shit would dead clear.
I think the main problem is that there is nothing to discourage. Like for example, this team is a team that makes the opponents run like assault vest a lot. So you need to have like a good rapid spin stopper, and I think like Miss Magius is not
Yeah.
coming every week to stop the spin. I feel like that is a bit
I mean, Miss
problematic.
Matches
If
is
we had
kind
like
of
a,
the ultimate utility mon. It can show up whenever the hell it feels like.
That's true.
I mean, fair enough. I myself am.
I
very fond of,
once
like,
ran
T-Bone
Roap
sets.
Berry Miss Magis to counter somebody and it worked.
It's always fun.
Was it like? Fair enough.
All right.
that mon could do anything. I believe
Yeah.
in it.
What are we
I
thinking?
feel like this team makes
What are we
I put it in
thinking?
B tier.
C.
Yeah, I agree with B.
Walled by Blissey, F tier.
No, it's content tier, guys. We don't have F tier. We have
No.
content tier.
I like how there's
Yeah.
a gap between C and content.
Yeah, there's just nothing we have decided is D tier. It's just all right.
It's really hard to have a D tier draft. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, what's next?
It's like
Unless you literally are just like
Pokeball Club.
missing a bunch
Yeah.
of types you need, you don't have any removal. Like it's hard to be D tier.
So thoughts, is Raichu washed or is it actually that guy?
Is it that guy?
We're gonna
That's the
see.
question.
We're gonna
That's the
see.
question Mythix is asking himself every single day.
Yeah.
I sure hope it's good.
That's the question Emmanuel is really hoping, and I'm hoping next
Is it
week.
is it budget
It
Alakazam
is
or
a
is it
fraud.
just
I'm
bad?
hoping it's a fraud.
Oh, are Manuel and Mythix going week 1?
So
Yeah.
fucking weak to priority, I would say.
At
Yeah.
60 HP,
Can do everything.
55 defense. It's dying to a fucking quick
Alright.
attack.
At first glance, I love this team. It's good.
I like it.
This honestly feels like a Hatterene team. This is pretty well made.
Yeah, no, this look good. At least on glance, yeah. But he has a good speed F core, a good
Yeah,
defensive.
like they're
mon.
Hisuian
They're running
Zoroark being
double.
the only both of its both its psychic and flying type not resisting fighting is a bit oof. But,
Yeah.
so Zoroark is their only fighting
True.
like immune / resist. So that's a bit scary. They don't have a fairy.
CC looks scary.
They don't have a fairy. They do have 2 really nice steals though. So if you're double steal, you don't really need the fairy, but the fairy
Yeah,
would be nice.
fairies
for
are
the fighting
luxury. You don't
resist
need
here.
those.
Is it me or Valiant goes crazy here?
I mean, anything with strong CC goes crazy here. That has coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think you would need you would need like mixed coverage. I feel like if you're like just physical or just special.
Yo, no
I
lie,
don't think you
Failing
can-
sweeps this team.
Me when Mega Phalanx goes
Are,
crazy.
are we going there?
Does
Are we going to Phalanx?
I mean, CC plus Knock owns this team.
Yeah.
I mean,
Flying boost from
if
intimidate.
we're going that far, Blastoise will wall Phalanx.
Yeah.
Okay. Mega
Also,
Phalanx
doesn't
minus 1.
Phalanx have like very bad speed F? So I feel like you can potentially revenge kill it with.
No, it's actually good.
If he is not set up.
Yeah, if it's at +1, it's decent.
It also
What
has really
is
good
this?
attacks as a +1, really good special attack is at +1. It's almost like it's always Omni boosted. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of like this draft. Whoa. Wait, I said that about Hatana. Whoa.
I honestly don't know why JG is here. I feel like JG is definitely Hatterim or Hatterene skill level. They
Actually,
did really
wait, this
well.
is a real draft. Like, this is so
Yeah.
real. Wait. Yo. Nah, yeah.
I think literally my one issue is like what pointed out. This thing's Giga Fighting weak.
Yeah, I can
And-
agree with
and
It's
that.
also
Ground
Ground
it is a
also
glaring
incredibly
issue.
good into it because you have Corv and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Your only
That-
real
I think-
fighting switching
I
is.
think that is a bigger problem.
But imagine Tusk into this team. Think about it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tusk goes
Booster attack
crazy.
Tusk goes crazy.
Not even you run booster speed to outrun everything and just click bulk up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
But I think you would have to bring. I think you would bring Corviknight with like Roar or Whirlwind too.
Yeah.
Does Corviknight
Tempered
Roar? I
Blast.
think it does, right?
No, it is not. Corviknight doesn't have phasing.
Wait,
That's
are we
sorry.
ranking Gmax?
Corviknight you have to run like
If
Red Card
we
you
we have the time after this, then yes, we could do.
Yeah, the
I
benefit
can-
is Skarm has phasing, Corv has U-turn. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah. Corv also has better speed F.
Yeah.
But no, I can do Gmax. I prefer to do it today or tomorrow. I have less time on the weekend.
We can go to.
Okay,
We can go
so
today. If
we'll-
we've got
I mean,
time.
we could do some today. If other people
We don't have to do it all
I'm-
in one day. That's fine.
I'm gonna do the tier list, so it's quicker.
It is.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought we were doing points. Oh well.
I kind of
Well,
like.
Yeah,
I don't
I think
mind doing
it's-
points, but it just
Yeah,
takes
like-
a lot of time.
Well, to
Yes,
be
we
fair,
can do
we've
this.
been doing this for like an hour and a half, and we're not.
Yeah,
even
we can
done
just keep
yet.
doing tier list.
Yeah.
I was the one that started the tier list method. Word.
Speaking of tier list, I put this in A tier.
Yeah, I agree with A tier for sure.
I
think
mean,
high
it's
A.
when they put it
I mean,
when
considering how good it is and considering it's Hatana, do we not just want to like say, okay, it's fighting weak, but like low S?
Yeah, maybe.
I want to say low S, bro, because
Yeah, let's do that. I like that.
Because
It's
in
not like
comparison, you have to
Yappy
rank
really
it
came up there.
according to the other teams as well.
Yeah, I'm looking through right now, like who are the other teams that like threaten this, and it's like Urshifu, Gyarados, Komao isn't real for that. Val admittedly
You're
has
underestimating.
Okay, but imagine Garchomp to this team and how it cooks. Garchomp with mixed Fire Blast.
Well, you also
Is
have
that-
Triple Axel, Meowscarada, and
Look.
Mamoswine with Ice Shard.
I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like
the team that
And,
has
like Meowscarada is really sharp.
the team that
let's be
has
honest.
Garchomp also has never
Venusaur.
mind, no Meowscarada answer except for Venusaur.
also you just bring Shaka Jirachi and you fucking ice punch that shit.
I do like
And freeze. hopefully.
70%.
That's true.
and
The,
dive
The
the
next
team with
team we
Garchomp
see-
will
the next team we
will
see is
100%
gonna
be
cook
willing to bring Fire Blast. So
All right, next one.
the next one cooks the last one.
This is funny.
Okay,
This is very funny.
Jesus
a
Christ.
semi-sun team. I don't know.
No, we're setting someone Espeon up in here.
I mean,
Yo.
Great Tusk, Blissephalon, Victory Bell are kind of like the sun.
The Ninetales is right there, guys, as the sunsetter.
No,
Yeah.
no, we're using Espeon to
but
set
is
sun.
it though? Is it really?
Yeah.
You know, that's fair.
Yo, you're bringing Sun with fucking Feeny? Kill yourself.
I really dislike not
big.
seeing a dark type
I think
right
it's
here.
fair. I've always felt like Feeney's more fairy than water anyway.
That's
Yeah.
not true. That's not true.
I dislike not seeing a dark type on this team.
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
whatnot.
you do have Feeney and Tusk. I feel like
I mean, the
and
knock
Mega-
absorbers are great. It's just like you kind of do still want some dark stab here.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you bring knockoff Registeel. Come on.
I've not
Bro,
seen the
the
other
worst thing in
teams
the world
that's
is,
I'm
bro,
stupid.
like
bro,
to
look,
everything
look at the
else.
type. Bro, look at the resistance chart. Dark, Steel, and Fairy have no fucking resistance, no fucking weakness. That's
No, the doc's
It's like-
No,
broken.
the dock is broken.
Yeah, that's bugged.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
okay,
dock
my
is
bad, my
bugged.
bad.
We're
my bad. I was like, what the fuck am I seeing here?
yeah.
It's like I see a victory bell right there.
Yeah, the dark, steel, and fairy part of dock is just busted.
Okay, we're good enough.
Yeah.
The sacrifices we make for the new megas.
You know what I
All
hate
I
about this
hear-
team, actually?
Solid
this-
D tier. First D tier of the list? Question mark.
I wouldn't say that. What I hate
Is
this
it
team is
D-tier?
I hate that this is a Sun team that loses the fire types.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
That is, you know what?
Because you lose Feeny and then you just fold like a lawn chair.
Yeah.
It's new innovations that come out of
Oh,
that are
that's
coming
true.
out of here.
New
There
innovation.
are so many
Unseen-
better fire types. Why did they go for like this semi-sun route?
Yeah. So we thinking
Like,
we were talking
there are
about D
some-
tier.
I think we put this in D tier, we have to reevaluate our C tier.
Yeah.
Is it really D tier? Damn.
Bro, I kind of feel bad because
think
like
so,
Feeny,
but,
Tusk,
like,
I don't
Mega
think this is like a real D tier team. I mean, obviously,
like
like
those
it
top
sucks.
three instantly feel like you can't really put this. Like the top three
Exactly.
plus Blacephalon feels
I
like
feel
it
like-
can't be D tier.
You could say that about
Yeah.
any team if they draw F3 really top heavy guys. Like, you can't really
That's-
put it
No,
in
no,
D
no,
tier
but, like,
'cause those
no, no,
bigger
no.
threats.
Wait.
But the 7 Pokemon drafted after it are absolute dog shit.
That you say Dragonite is dog shit? What?
I mean,
It's for the
Dragonite is
example.
pretty good. I feel like it's
It's a
better without
fraud.
the Mega.
I'm a real. I can't get past Victor Bell into Espeon.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
the Victory Bell pick round 6. I feel like you don't pick that round 6.
That
I
shit
think
feels naughty, bro.
Initially they were like, I'm not gonna draft Sun, and then they decided halfway through their draft, yeah, I'm gonna hard pivot to Sun.
that is what it feels. It feels like halfway through they decided this is a Sun.
Wait,
team.
is the
Yeah.
tennis still in Grace?
No,
Bro, that Victory Bell
we
looks-
ended Grace like 8 hours ago, I think, or something like 10 hours ago.
It literally looks like they're like, oh, I need a poison type, and then they picked Victreebel, and they're like, well, might as well make it a sun team. That's really
Yeah.
what it feels like.
I mean, listen, if you don't, let's say he's not bringing Sun every week. Let's say he's like the Mons he's normally bringing, like Feeny, Tusk, Megalop, Steel, Blacephalon, and then Espeon or Dragonite or
Yeah.
Electros. I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like he can like easily make a 6 Mons out of those 8 Mons. Like if he does not bring Victory Bell and Ninetales every
What
week.
else is in C tier? Let me take a look.
I just tossed my team in D tier because I just think my team is garbage.
I think no. You have.
You have
have
Chen Pao. I don't think you are allowed to put. I think any team with Chen Pao is like automatically middle. at
More so
least.
that you have Glow King plus Kyurem. That'll carry you through half your games.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
Just put
You guys
yourself in.
under-
Put
you guys
yourself in
underpower
content.
Kyurem.
Here, bro. You're running. You're running.
Yeah, yeah, I should be in content. I'm literally running Frick Room, Frickin' Roopster, Shenpao. That is happening.
And you also said Iron Ball Kyurem, right?
No, I will be doing
Yes.
that though.
Yes. Answer is yes.
Yes. Actually, for
You
my
see that in
opponents, I will
C-tier
not be
12.
doing that. I would never do that, and then I'll bring it, and they'll have no idea.
Just put your team in C tier, twin.
I mean, let's put it there. It feels nice to see some options in content here.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't feel like without Victory Bell 90s, I feel like you can make a like viable 6 Mons out of this team.
oh, absolutely.
So I feel like if we avoid that like semi-stun, I think it's like not D tier at least.
Yeah. It's just I would rather have a better grounded poison than Victory Bell. you can invest in something that would help the team for grounded poison. Like maybe you
We
get
should.
yeah. So I think we stick with D tier for this one.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Next
You know,
up,
I feel like the concept of a grounded poison is so fraudulent in like lower skilled divisions.
I guess yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
actually.
they have
I'm
a
gonna be real. We
touch.
might have another team coming down in D tier coming up next.
Yeah, the Fibero team.
No.
No ice resist.
No, what?
I'm looking at this and I'm realizing Ogre Von
What,
Wellspring
what
has
am I
to
looking
carry this
at?
team.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
What is
D tier.
happening here? What?
Why would they draft Pharaoh and then like?
Yeah, the
Why is Duck Trio here? Who invited this
I'm
guy?
literally just
Trapping
staring
You
at
have
it.
it.
I have no
you're-
words.
Wait, if you drafted a Doug, why'd you draft a Joel?
That's a good question.
You don't need 2 electric immunes. Like, just drop one of them.
I think Doug Trio might just be here for trapping.
No, that's the only reason why it's here. It's for trapping.
Yeah.
But like you look at this team and you realize their defensive pivots are Petra, Mandibuzz, and then Ferrothorn.
Yeah.
If any one of those gets broken, this team falls because your offense is so frail.
Yeah. I understand like the concept of the first 2 picks. Mega Barbarical with Shell Smash plus Tapu Lele's Psychic Terrain support is really nice. But
Yes.
they both
Oh,
want
this
to
team
be
looks
offensive
garbage.
threats, which is the issue with Lele Terrain support. Is Lele wants to abuse Psychic Terrain with Psychic Stab, and Barbarical would like to abuse it to be immune to priority when it sets up a Shell Smash.
You know what this is? This is a VGC team.
Yeah.
Is it?
Bad one, but yes.
I think that I think Tapu Lele and Barbarical are going to be fighting for who wants to come in. And realistically, like Lele switches in. Let's say you switch Lele out into Petron, and then you click Parting Shot. You have realistically the turn that you click Shell Smash, and then 2 turns of being immune to priority.
Yeah.
And then you're taking
Like
the damage after you Shell Smash too. So
this is a team that doesn't have to be super technical every single week because you only have
Yeah.
3 actual attackers, and then the rest of your offensive mons are utility offensive mons.
yes.
Like you have to be so precise with this team. There's no wiggle room.
If you make one mistake, I think the team just falls, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Like,
But if
I
you
guess
don't
this
make
team
any
is
mistakes, you got Shell Smash Barbarical and Ogre Von Wellspring.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say I think this team is whole thing is like basically like chipping everything down until you can set up a Shell Smash in the right spot, or you can like Scarf Lele and clean up or something.
Yeah.
I was like,
That
games
is
would be
basically
fast with this team. Games would be very fast.
This team would be so much better if Shed-Tail was legal. But
Yeah.
like it's not. So Psyche here is just it's
I
so
mean,
weird.
as much as I love Ferrothorn, it doesn't fit on this team at all.
Yeah, I agree.
They grabbed it because it's a generally good mod, not because it even fits at all.
No, this team is way too fast for Ferrothorn. Like how it
I
plays.
like all these mons. I just don't like them together. That's just the
Yeah.
issue that I'm having. Like nothing's really cohesive.
This is like mid C tier.
Yeah. I think the only
I
other issue
personally
I'm
just-
seeing is there's no like base 100 around. Like you have 95 with Lele, but you go from 95
I think
to
that's
1
good
to...
enough.
You
Yeah.
don't need
I
100.
think
You
that's
have
good enough.
you have 4 months above 100. You don't need 100.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that is not the problem here.
I'm gonna be real.
Maybe-
The problem
this
is they're
D
just
tier.
super precise.
Yeah. I think the speed tier between Mandibuzz and Pharaoh could have like something between the 80 and the 20. There's just
Almost
that...
like Pharaoh doesn't belong here.
Yeah, I know. You could probably pick
Pharaoh
something
is
else
just
up.
like I just fucking hate Pharaoh in general, bro. It's like such a fucking momentum dump.
So we were
Like
talking
you're doing this whole
yeah.
thing.
somewhere in C tier.
I think this is D.
I think if I was rating this on a hattering spectrum, I would say this is like mid C. But given because like this is so determined by how the coach pilots it, and I don't trust the coach, so I put it in D tier.
Okay. So we've got our last coach, Norfolk Nido Kings. They do not have a logo, so I decided we're going to use the PNG that I just have on my computer that I rarely ever use, which is cottony with a butter knife. So we will. It's hard to tell, but
This is
That's
where
what-
the extra went.
yeah, this is where all of our budget went. So one screenshot of cottony with a butter knife.
Bro, please tell me Articuno is Terra. I know
There's no Terra.
it's no Terra this time, but like, why? Does he have an Articuno?
Because Articuno's kind of based when you use it properly.
Yeah.
This thing's got Gigaspit F.
It also
I
feels
tried
like
it.
it's going to have to run boots every week because you can't run it with Snowcloak because Snowcloak's banned.
Holy Rock's weakness. What the
I mean,
fuck?
pressure. You don't
Yeah.
want to run stuff, but you want pressure.
Yeah, so it's like
The barbarical person, he will just ruin this team if he sets up a shell smash.
yeah,
Guys, if this it was not drab and instead the PU tier, Articuno goes so stupid here.
yeah.
I mean, flip turn, U-turn, U-turn, U-turn. Does Articuno get U-turn or no?
Is
Yeah,
it
it gets
just
U-turn.
me, or is this team missing something? Like, imagine if instead of Mega Frostless, it was Mega Diancie.
Yeah, I feel like it is missing.
I mean,
I don't know exactly.
I mean, I
what.
don't think he would have drafted Articuno in that case. I think he drafted Articuno only for the Blizzard spam.
Yeah,
I think
Blizzard
Articuno
spam
should be a
comes in Mega
slot.
Where are the
Frostless.
poison type at? That's what I want to know.
You don't need a
Yeah.
poison type. You have
Okay.
so many.
Honestly, I actually like Mega Frostless with like more utility sets because it has like such good moves. Whereas Articuno, it's like Blizzard spam.
Remember, Mega Frostless before it was a sweeper was a regular Frostless.
Your
with the-
Ghost Resist is a Greninja, by the way, as well. That's
it'll be
Oof.
fine.
No, Articuno's Ghost Resist.
Yeah.
That resists chattable.
Yeah, exactly.
okay. Well, as long as it don't have any rock coverage, fire coverage,
Mega
electric
Bennett.
coverage, anything like that.
They just share a lot of common weaknesses.
Yeah,
That's also like what I'm seeing.
Bro, his only removal is Excadrill and then I guess defog from and like a 3 defoggers, I think. Thundy, Decidueye, and Articuno, I think.
I just feel like
yeah.
Yeah.
this team
This
needs like
is-
a base 160 like attacking stat mon to fix it.
Yeah, like there's not
need, like,
that much.
You need like
offensive
something that
pressure.
guaranteed breaks. There's not a strong enough breaker in this team.
Yeah, your highest is drill
Unless-
is
unless you're running-
135, but
No, your highest is Thunderous with 145.
oh yeah,
I mean, you can run Bandit Gouging Fire every week if you want. Just Heat Crash, Flare Blitz. and
Gouging Power is
Outrage.
only 115 attack. It's not enough.
yeah.
Bro, with Bandit, I think with Bandit kills a
Like,
lot.
there's
fuck ton
not
of
bad
stuff,
breakers
actually.
on this team. There's just I want some with how this team functions. It needs higher stats.
Yeah.
This is crazy considering his
What
base stat
the
total
fuck,
is like
Articuno?
pretty good.
Wait. You know what this team needs? It needs backs.
Yes.
Backs would fix
Ooh.
it. Backs would fix things.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be good.
So this is where I drop like another half of my team and pick up Excalibur as well for my Shinpao and Excalibur Jiram team.
Backs rather Kirim and Shinpao.
Yeah. Might as well just pick
run
up
a
Wave
mono
Wow.
ice team at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and I forget that
Run a
Ice has
mono
one
ice,
resist.
I think you can still win more than 50%.
Yeah, so
I will say the like the ability to do ice type weather balls from Thundy is kind of
Like,
nice.
oh,
I have nothing.
absolutely.
I have honestly nothing bad to say about this team. It just feels weird. I put it in B tier.
Yeah, I agree.
It is very B.
Uniquely frail, actually. I feel like it's like if you chip it enough, like he has nothing to do. Like a good spin blocker would just basically like Goldengo. Oh yeah, a team with Goldengo would just shit on this.
It's just a strange team.
Yeah.
Speaking of strange teams, onto Gmax.
Yes, Gmax.
Yo, I can't wait
So-
for y'all to get to my team.
Do we
Oh,
prefer for Gmax? I have both set up. Do you prefer doing points or do you prefer doing the tier list?
Tier
We
list.
already
Tier
did those
list.
for Hatena, so let's just do tier list for all of them.
Yeah.
You want to do tier list? Okay. I've sent both of them to Greg, so he
Okay,
can
so here's
continue
what we'll
streaming.
do. I'll stop the stream and then set up the Gmax one, and then I'll send the link so we can do Gmax.
I'll do the link in the announcement as well, so
Okay,
you can
cool.
and get people in.
Dude.
That way we keep
Oh
the
my
stream
gosh.
separated, and we don't have like one mega stream that has
Yeah.
every single PR in it.
I hope you guys know I am like so close to. I could make my team real in like 5 seconds if I chose, but I don't want to. That's
Yeah,
it.
all right, buddy. I believe you. Sure.